Mother's Day, everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Crystal Stacy Designs. So today I will be doing my Mother's Day tablescape. But before we get into the video, please make sure that you like, comment, and share my channel, Crystal Stacy Gaston. Welcome to all of my new followers, and thank you for coming back to all of my followers, people who've been following me for a while. I'm close to 400, so please, 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 let's get there so I can get monetized, so I can continue to give you all this great content. So again, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers and mother figures. My mom will be here this weekend with me, so I'm going to put together my quick and inexpensive tablescape for you all, and hopefully you can use it as inspiration to decorate your table and your home for Mother's Day. Okay, everyone, so of course you all know I'm going to start with my centerpiece and then I'll get into the table. So, I'm always trying to figure out unique ways of creating my decor. So for my centerpiece, I originally was going to use one of my sparkling vases and some tulips, but I just didn't really like how that looked. So I had totally forgot that a couple weeks ago I purchased this pop-up Mother's Day card. Well, actually it's just butterflies. It's not necessarily for Mother's Day, but I was looking for Mother's Day decor on the site and I saw this cute butterfly card. I kind of want to do a butterfly theme tablescape for later on in the summer, but I'm like, oh, this also will go perfect with my Mother's Day tablescape. So I'm going to use this card again. I got it from Shein. It was just a couple dollars. And so it's going to be pretty easy and simple to use. So it comes folded. It's a huge envelope upstairs. I got to figure out what I'll do with the envelope. But we're just going to open it so that way it stands. Now you could do it a couple. Okay, so I'm going to bend this down. Sorry, it's my first time using a pop-up card, which we bent the sides, and now this is where you will write something on the card. I'm obviously not going to do that, but I'm just going to kind of leave it as is, right? And this is really cute. So what I'm going to do now, make sure this stays down, is I'm like, this is smaller than what I thought it was going to be. So what I'm going to do is, I forgot I had these candle holders from the Dollar Tree. So I'm going to stick it on here. And that will be my centerpiece. Isn't it cute? It's cute, simple, and again, inexpensive. So sitting this on the table. Now, of course, I got my tablescape from Hobby Lobby. Excuse me, my tablecloth from Hobby Lobby. What's funny about this is I thought I picked up a square one, but it's round instead. I was like, oh man. But honestly, this round tablecloth works out better than the square ones, because when I use the square ones, because my table's so wide, I still end up exposing the tables on the side. But the circle one actually is covering the table, so I might be using those moving forward. All right, let's do the rest of the tablescape. All right, so everything went to Hobby Lobby. I did all of this. I was shopping for Mother's Day decor online, but yet somehow I didn't only literally got one thing for Mother's Day, which is a banner, which will be on the steps, not at the table. I was like, how did I do this? So last week I was like, oh my gosh, I just realized it's Mother's Day this weekend and my mother will be here. So I was like, I don't have anything. So I just hit up Hobby Lobby. Shout out to all my family that's got me gift cards, because that's what I use. So all of this, excluding the centerpiece, the plates, the napkins, the utensils, and the cup, all of that came up to $18 and some change, because I got everything for 40% off. And then I had a gift card. So I actually didn't pay for any of this, because I just had the gift card and it was all on sale. You guys know I love a sale. So very first thing, isn't this absolutely beautiful? Like all of these flowers in the different colors, I am obsessed. And I love these deep plates. So not only is it great decor, but this is good for food because, you know, on holidays you tend to have a lot more food. And so instead of getting multiple plates, you just have a nice, large, deep plate where you can put a lot of food on it. So, of course, you can't heat these up. But you got warm food. Perfect. Okay, so this, again, was, I think, was $6.99, and I got it at 40%. So let's go ahead and set our table. Yes, you know, this is perfect for what I love about this decor is that this can stay on the table for a while because it's great for Mother's Day, spring, and summer. Okay. All right. So what's next? You know, I love long paper towels. I love decorative paper towels, but particularly the long ones. They had some cute decorative ones that like match the plates. But sometimes I try not to be so matchy-matchy. I said I think it's too much with the with matching napkins and plates. So I found these and I was like, oh, these are pink. This will be in my table, my color scheme. So pink. And what I love about these plates is it has multiple colors within multiple shades of the same color. So there's very colors of pink, very colors of purple, very colors of blue, you know, white, yellow. So I absolutely love that. And so you can pretty much, I could have picked any type of color for, you know, these tables. Okay, next, our utensils. What do I love about these utensils? So I was going to get, you know, like the traditional plastic ones. Let me move over because I realize I look crazy from that side of the camera. But these are actually ones I can reuse. And again, these were 40% off. And it has all the colors in the plates. And it wasn't even on the same side. It was in the spring decor aisle. And these plates were in the back with the, you know, the party stuff. So, but I was like, this is a perfect match. And I was like, it's still inexpensive and I can get out of using the traditional, you know, plasticware, which is nothing wrong with it because, you know, you all know you'll see it again. But it's all my colors. And it's going to be perfect. So I'm going to set this up. You know, I could mix this up, but my brain is not prepared for that. So we'll just put different colors at the table spot. Which, you know, one day I'll figure out how to actually put a table together like the proper way to put utensils. You know, the proper way to set the table. I don't know how to do that. One day I'll find out, but not today. You'll get this cute tablescape and you'll go on about your business. Okay? All right, we're almost there. Lastly, but of course not least, our cups. I just did plain white cups. You know, I'm always doing all of the other colors. Sometimes I forget about white. So I was like, this is perfect because there's white on the plates. And I like that. And it still works with our perfect scheme. So we're just going to set these here. And again, there's nothing wrong with using plastic. You know, it also decreases the storage that you have to keep. So that's why when I do these tablescapes, I don't often buy a lot of. I try to you know, I'm the queen of reusing my decor. Because I don't have a lot of storage in my home and I can't afford a storage unit. So that's why I do a lot of plastic also. Because it can be cute, but it's once I'm finished using it, then I can throw it away. All right, that's it. That was my quick and easy tablescape. Of course, I'll show you all a larger view. Let me see if I can just turn it so you can just see the place setting. You know, I'll show you the video at the end. So thank you again for joining my channel. Crystal Stacy Designs. Again, don't forget to like, comment, and share. And again, I just want to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers and the mother figures. We are so grateful for you. You literally give us life. And even for those who did not birth us, You still care for us. You nurture us. You also hold us accountable. And we are grateful for you today and all and every day. I know sometimes mothers get overlooked, even though you are literally the reason that we are here. But we are so grateful for you. We love you. And thank you all so much for just always taking care of us, even when we're wrong. Shout out to my mother. I love you very much. Again, moms, I hope you had the best day. I hope you get to do what you want to do on this day. Like, if you want to relax, relax. If you don't want to cook, don't cook. Do what you want to do. And for the kids out there, treat your mother great every day, but particularly today, because it's a special day for her. So happy Mother's Day, everybody. Enjoy your mother and your family. I will see you in the next video. Thank you again. Have a great day. Bye.